Hey guys, what's happening tonight? What's going on? Hold on. We're not customizing anything right now. Got it. Okay. All right, so welcome you guys. Guess what? It's your happy haunted Christmas elf, Artist Nicole, coming in live. I've been listening to Funky James Brown tonight, so watch out, you're gonna get funky. All right, so tonight we're gonna be painting this awesome Hi my Cindy Bailey. Tonight we are gonna be painting this beautiful Christmas Gnome. Gnome, is that you? All right, you guys, so get a nice good look at this happy, healthy Gnome right there. I gave it a little funk in the trees. Okay, now you've got that. So, for everybody that doesn't know me, I'm Artist Nicole, and I own Artful Nights, Maine. And tonight I am a happy haunted Christmas elf just for you. That's right. And, okay, what am I going to tell you? Oh, rules are simple. You guys at home, you eat, you drink, you paint. You paint your partner if they're feeling like they're in the mood, okay? And then, Jax, don't eat my dinner. Other than that, I have no rules, okay? Art is this beautiful gift, right? Bestowed upon those who work their patooties off. And what I mean by that is there are no rules. Art is what makes your heart happy, okay? And if I have taught you nothing, remember that, all right? Now, first things first, you guys. Last weekend, I did a show on Sunday. We had an ugly Christmas sweater contest. And I do have to say that tonight, I am declaring the winner. Okay, hold on. All right, here she comes. Our winner is, look at this sexy lady. I think she got about 100 Christmas balls on there. Cheryl Farley Willette. All I know is that you are from Northern Maine. You painted that happy moose. And guess what, Love Bunny? You are the winner to 2 free tickets to any of my live shows. Usually what I do with it, here we go, get a good look at her. She is one sexy little elf right there. Congratulations, Miss Cheryl. So she has won. So Cheryl, if you're out there tonight, honey, or if anybody out there that knows Cheryl, in case she's not online, you tell her she's won 2 free tickets to any of my shows. Okay? Anita Robinson, hi, baby. Sharon Viola Morton, oh my gosh, I saw you last night, you sexy woman. Lynn Carey, hi, honey. Lucy Lockwood McKenzie, what's happening? Hot stuff. Jessica Pierce, Sherry Milbourne, Christina Wark. Oh, that's a hard name to say, Christina. I like it. Nicole Graff, hey, Nicole and Ann. Sherry Stewart. Oh, you guys are getting saucy at Glenda's. Lynn Carey from Woodstock. Hi, honey. Where my naked brother was. Sherry Milbourne. Patricia Poisson. Nancy Ann Eben. Anita Robinson. Oh, yeah, right? Suzanne Verhill. Hey, Suzanne, that's my cousin's name. Isn't that funny? Jessica Pierce, Lynn Carey, Tiffany May. All right, let's get started on this elf. I'll go back to you guys. So 2 free tickets. And the thing is, hello, Miss Lynn. Shannon Lehman LaRusso. Hi, darling. Theodore Freeman, you're wicked. Okay, so first things first, you guys. We're going to pour out our paint. Karen Doolby, that's my Aunt Karen. Hi, Aunt Karen. I love you. Mary Booth, Am Duant, Sharon Leham LaRusso. Ooh. Thera Ames, Crystal Ward baby, how you doing down in Wisconsin? Okay, first thing I am going to have all of you elves do tonight, okay, is for this Christmas gnome, right? Gnome, okay? What I want you guys to do is I want Glenda Wilson, you're so naughty. She's my naughty little minx. What I want you guys to do is have two distinct greens. Ottawa, Canada. Hello, Rose. I hope you're not a thorn, Rosemore. Thank you for joining me from Canada. I love you. Okay, so Bernardino Ken, hey from Rhode Island. How you do? Yeah, how you doing on the Rhode Island? So, first green, okay, you're going to want to have it's kind of like I call it the caca green or the forest green. Oh, what? Dingleberry green, okay? That's the first green you guys are going to use. All right? Jen White upstairs. Oh. Okay? And what everybody's going to do is you guys are going to pour out about a teaspoon of that dark green. Okay? Second one you guys are going to want to have. Now, I call this my horny green. I don't know if that's probably not the proper name for it. M&M green, horny green. If you don't have a horny green, which you probably don't, what you're going to do is, right, here comes your sissy elf. Ooh, she's getting hot. You're going to take your regular green, okay, your forest green, and you're going to add some yellow to that forest green. Add a little bit of yellow. If you need to, a tiny bit of white, okay? Because one thing I want you guys to have is two distinct tree colors. All right, so check this out. Ooh, googly eyes. I see you. Looks like Kermit the Frog. Okay? So you want two colors of green. Hi, Lori Sanders. You guys are going to want about a teaspoon of black. Okay? Teaspoon of black. You're going to want about, I would say, a half a teaspoon. Not even a brown. Probably just more like a, okay? Just a brown. All right? So that's just a little dollop. All right? So that's how much brown we want. You guys are going to probably want a good tablespoon of white because we're going to do a couple of different things with this white. So, here we go. Oh, me white's got a kink in its stink. That's all right. I'm going to squeeze it hard. Squeeze it. Squish its head. Okay? We're going to want, now this is not a regular red. You're like, oh, Nicole, what are you talking about? This is a red that I made, all right? And it's up to you. If you want a bright red gnome, you rock out a bright red gnome. It's your world. If you don't, take some bright red and add just a tiny dollop of black to it. Mix it all together, and what you guys are going to be left with is a beautiful burgundy, just like this. Okay? So if you need a little burgundy, you burgundy it out. That's what's in this painting. Let me show you. Okay? Can you see how that red is not bright and shiny? All right? It's a little burgundy-ish. Well, that's the color red that I have on my happy gnome. Okay? However, like I said, if you've got your heart set on a bright red gnome, you go for it. It's your world. And then the last thing that you're going to need is just a blue, okay? Just barely a dollop. Let me show you these colors. All right? So, we have, we've got our two greens. We got our big old pile of white right there. Tiny little a blue, a brown, some black. Oops, can you see that? Ooh. Okay. And then we have our burgundy. And again, to make that burgundy, all dollop of blacks. You mix it together till you get a burgundy that you love. Okay? That's all you do. And those are our colors, you little elves out there. Are you done your Christmas shopping? Because I have not started. How about you? I bet you are. Most people do start before I do. I wait until Amazon delivers on the last day. But don't tell anybody. May the gnome be with you, and also with you, Laura Sanders. Tanya Pillsbury, hi, baby love. Okay, so the first thing that everybody is going to do on their Happy Christmas note, okay, is here. You guys better watch out, because I don't have wine in there. I got coffee. So you know what that means. Mexican jumping Nicole. Oh. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do with our Happy Christmas note is everybody is going to pick up their big boy. All right? Look at this big boy. Cuckoo, right? That's the Amazon delivery guy. And what you guys are going to do with your big boy, well, actually, I'm going to call him the Sexy Amazon Delivery Man. All right? That's the name of this big boy tonight. Delivery Man Ted. How you do? Bring my packages. Okay? And what you guys are going to do with Delivery Man Ted, you're going to divide your white right in half. Okay? And I will show you what I'm doing as I do it. I've learned that I can do that. Okay? So here we go. Basically what I'm doing is I'm dividing my white in half. I'm grabbing a little bit of black. Look at that. Just a tiny bit. Ooh, there you are. Hello. Okay? And I'm mixing that in with half of my white. Because what you guys want to create is you actually want to create a medium gray for the back of this note. Not a light gray. Because if we go with a light gray, let me tell you what's going to happen. You guys are going to lose some of your gnome. And we don't want you losing any of that happy gnoming. Okay? So here we go. You guys are going to make about a medium gray. I'm even going to make it a little darker. Ooh. Now, not a charcoal. Charcoal is too dark. Okay? So you guys are going to make about a medium on there. Ooh, yeah. It's like Ray Charles, isn't it? That's right. Your horny Christmas elf has a bell moving. Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. You guys know I can't do two things at once. Can I? No, sorry. All right. So, we're going to load up our sexy Amazon delivery man. Okay? With that dark gray that you guys have. That's right. And our entire canvas is going to be dark gray. You guys see that? All right? So, you're going to stroke it to the left, and you guys are going to stroke it to the right. Okay? And it is not quite a charcoal, but it's a dark gray. All right? So, we're going to be stroking this baby till she's all painted up. Now, also, too, okay, you guys know that you can utilize the pause feature at any time if I'm going too fast. And tonight, what I want you guys to do, okay, is take a minute while we're doing this and go grab your hairdryer. Because this little painting, it's going to definitely it's got layers of junk in its trunk. So if you have a chance to grab that hairdryer, I'm starting to get addicted to hairdryers. So, not on my head, of course. But if you have a hairdryer that you can dry this off in betweening, that's going to help you out a lot. Okay? Aaron Cybert. Hey, if I don't have brown, should I just mix it? Yes, Aaron, absolutely, sweetie, but just a tiny bit. You need like a brown. So what I would do, sweet love, is to make brown, just, well, the best way to make brown is orange and black. Mix those two together. But really, if you took any two, black with any color, should get you close enough, sweetie. Because all we're doing with that brown is we're highlighting underneath his Gnome nose. So you're just going to need a tiny little bit, okay, Miss Aaron? Just a tiny bit. All right. Look at that. Woo! We still working. Okay? You guys are going to come down here. Ooh, look at that. I'm out of gray. I'll make some more. Ooh. On the fly. Not on that fly. That's on my... That's in the... Not one of those... Oh, my God. You're awesome. Well, you are awesome, too, Marie. How you doing, Marie Pucci? Or Petrucci? Well, thank you, baby. Okay. So, do you guys remember when you were little and you would go in the gym of your high school and there was the little gym fly? Remember? He was like half dead and he's flying around the floor. I don't know what made me think of that, but can't pause tonight. You had a good one. That's okay, sweetie. All I know about the pause feature, hon, is that on some devices it works, and on some devices you gotta wait for the whole thing to play through, and then you can pause. I don't know, sweet bug. So, yeah, I don't know. Technology is not my strong suit. All right. Hi, Sheila O'Donnell is saying hi to Stacy Coombs out there. Cool, Stacy Coombs. Okay. Now, winner chicken dinner. We love you, girl. So you guys must know, Cheryl, whoever she is, my winner of my ugly Christmas sweater. That means you guys all have to come with her down to my neck of the woods and come to a live show. How's that sound? She was good. Everybody was good. You guys did an amazing job. I had the T-Rex Christmas Santa sweater and the kitties and everything else. But man, the way she decorated her petunia, I was so proud of you. Okay, now a painting is never finished until, what do, you guys? We paint our top, our sides, and our bottoms. All right, so you're going to take this gray, and you are going to wrap it around your top, your sides, and your bottom. That's right. Woo! Nothing like a good bottom. Huh? Especially on the Amazon delivery person. Just kidding. Not that I ever look. Okay. Now, what you guys are going to do next is, okay, so we've got the whole thing painted, okay? So what I'm going to have you guys do, you're going to set it aside for just a second. Okay, put it right there. All right, don't you get my other Gnome. And you guys are going to wash off your Amazon delivery man, okay? Wash it off. We're going to give him a bath. You dirty little delivery man. We're going to clean you off. Yeah. I'm going to wash you good. Okay? So make sure that the Amazon delivery man is nice and clean. And then you're going to dry him off so you don't get the dripsies, okay? Because nobody wants the dripsies. Oh, no. All right? And then what you guys are going to do is you're going to take a tiny bit. Oh, my ear is itching. Must mean I'm going to kiss a food. Dirty birdie. I like that, Theodore. Okay, so what you guys are going to do is you're going to take a tiny bit of blue on your paintbrush. Okay? Tiny bit of blue. You're going to mix that with a little bit of white until you guys make your favorite color blue. All right? So let me show you my favorite color blue. Here's my favorite color blue. Can you guys see that? Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm getting my two greens running together. Quickly, quickly, get that horny green out of there. Okay? So just a nice light blue, or your favorite blue. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take the Amazon delivery man, and while this is still wet, okay, what I'm going to have you do is use your brush like this, which is horizontal, okay, and just bring a little bit of that blue in there, just like this. And all that does is you're just taking a nice sweeping motion, and you're just, okay, you're bringing it in. All right, and then I'm going to bring a little in down here. Woo, woo, see that? Okay, just a tiny bit down there. And all that does is it just gives it a little something, something. Okay? Now, I'm going to take my Amazon delivery man, put him in the bath water, just like that, and I'm going to grab my hairdryer because I have got to dry off my canvas. Okay? Now, if you guys don't have a hairdryer, what you're going to do is you're just going to flat doodle the hell out of that sucker. You work those flying squirrels. Work those flying squirrels. Okay? Until your background is dry enough. Because I just painted my kitchen floor by dropping my paint plate. Oh, Nicole. Honey, I've done that before. That's all right, girl. All we've done the background and threw a little blue in there. Okay, sweet love? All right. There we go. Look at that. Woo. Woo. I'm on Santa's sleigh. Woo. Santa, slow down. Alrighty, you guys. Beautiful. My gosh, I think I'm funny tonight. Okay, now you guys will know when it's finished, okay? You're going to take it, you're going to angle it towards the light. And if you see any big shiny spots, keep on drying it, all right? All right, now this is our other option. This is the flat doodle, okay? So take your time, okay? All right. Now, the next thing, are you, Betty Cameron, hope you got it all up. I don't know what that means. Okay, Missy, I hope I did too, Missy Walker. I got it all. Betty Cameron, are you the elf on the shelf, love? No, I am the happy, horny Christmas elf, Betty Cameron, just for you. So watch out. Trace, you can't put me in the shelf. That's like putting baby in the corner. Okay. Now, the next thing you guys are going to do is everybody is going to grab their medium brush. Okay? That's right. Everybody's going to grab their medium brush, okay? And you guys are going to use it this way. So what I'm going to have you do first, dip it in the water. All right? And we're going to squeeze out that brush. Squeeze her out, just like this. Make sure it's nice and flat on the end. And, excuse me, little elf just jumped in my throat. Okay, so you're going to squeeze it out so it's nice and flat. And we're going to use it to make lines, okay? Now, one thing I always like to do, you guys, before I do like a forest of trees, and that's what we're doing next. We're getting those trees in there. So one thing I like to do before I do my forest of trees is I like to draw out my tree trunks, okay? Just so I space out those trees the way I want them. And with this painting, I went a little whimsy with my trees. Why? Because it's a Gnome painting. You know what I'm saying? So, I've loaded up my brush with, can you show the Gnome painting? Yes, my dear. There you go, Jen Villalobos Yake. There is that Gnome. Okay, you want to screenshot it? I'm doing my face just in case you are. Okay, there's our Gnome, honey. Now, what you guys are going to do first for this Gnome painting, okay? Like I said, I've loaded up my medium brush. We're using it this way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in my tree trunks, okay? So for this guy right here, this one over here, I've taken it, and what I want to do is I want to curve the top, just like that. That's what's going to make that tree a little whimsy, okay? And these are nice thin lines because what we're not doing is we're not going to see any of this tree trunk. This is just a placement thing. So we've got green on our brush. Okay, and what I'm going to have you guys do next, for the next tree trunk, you're going to start right about here. Okay, you're going to give it about 2 inches. And then this guy's going to be a little shorter, and we're going to wiggle him out at the top. Can you guys see that? Is that black? No, this is green. Okay, we're using green, and we're using our darker green, okay? And the good part is that you guys do not have to, worry about this because we're going to completely cover this tree trunk. All we're doing these for is for placement, so we know where to start each one of our 4 trees, okay? So use a little dark green, okay, on that brush. Our third tree trunk is going to come up here. Again, we're going to wiggle it out at the top because it'll be nice and whimsy. Straighten it out at the bottom, just like this. Okay? Can you guys see that? I like me a nice whimsy tree. And then for our final tree trunk, we're going to move to the other side of our canvas. Okay, this guy over here. And we'll give it that whimsy top. Okay. So there you go. I'm going to stand back a little so you guys can see where those tree trunks lie. Just like that. Dawn Eddie. We'll be back to it after Christmas. All right, Dawn Eddie. Can't wait till you come back, love bug. I love my funny faces. Good. I got about 5,000 expressions. Okay. Now, once you guys get all of your tree trunks carved out, okay? You know where their placement is going to be. I'm going to have you grab your medium brush. You're going to clean it off, okay? Make sure all the green and everything else is off. All right, look at this. I'm like, ooh, magic brush. Okay? Now, you don't have to worry about flattening out this bad boy, okay? Because now we've got this medium brush, nice and soft medium brush, so that it picks up a lot of color, all right? And what I'm going to have you do is, Lucy Lockwood. Hi, honey. How are you, Lucy Lockwood? What I'm going to have you do is we're going to start with this tree right here. See this one? This is our shortest tree. It's the second one. You guys are going to load up that medium brush with your horny green, okay? Not your dark green, but your horny green, okay? And what I'm going to have you do is one side of that brush is going to be horny green. We're double dipping. And the other side of our brush is going to be white. So you've got your horny green on one side, white on the other. Horny, white. Horny, white. Do you guys know what my last name is? It's Nicole White. I'm sorry. Okay, so here we go. I'm starting at the tip of this second tree. Watch this. Whoosh, whoosh. See that? Bush, bush, okay? Just like a Nike sign. Bush and a bush, okay? Load it up again. Here we go. Bush, bush, okay? Now what that is, that's the tippy top of the tree. So that part of the tree is going to be the tiniest part of the tree, okay? I'm going to load up my brush again. And as I go down, I'm going to make it a little fuller. So this time, I'm going to go bush, bush, bush. See that? 3 bushes. Bush, bush, bush. Sounds like I'm saying bush. Okay? Whoop, whoop, whoop. And what that does is that allows you, if you make that weird noise, whatever noise you come up with, whoosh, bush, whoosh, whatever it is, it allows you to not think so much and just paint, okay? So here we go. I'm going to go down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Can you guys see that? All right. As I said, load up that brush each time. 3, 4, maybe put another one in there. Okay? And you guys are going to continue to do that till this point right here. So get your bushes out. Get your bushes out. Bush, 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 doot. You can do like 5. And this is how you're going to make a fun little Suzica-like fun, okay, Christmas tree. Now, what is that? Cindy Lou Who with the, no, never mind, I can't. Forgot that thought. Okay, so keep on bushing, okay? And the biggest thing is you don't want those colors to blend together, all right? We don't want mush. We don't want mush in our bush, okay? So if the colors are starting to blend together and you're getting the ooby goobs, all right, wipe off your brush and just grab one color, all right? Okay? So here we go. Mush, bush, blah, caca, waka, all right? And that's what I mean. Sometimes I make boo-boos so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is what I mean when they all mush together, okay? So I'm going to wipe off my brush, just like this. Okay, squeeze it. Give it a little squeeze. Woohoo! Just like a little dough man there. What was his name? Pillsbury Doughboy. Woohoo! Okay. And watch this. Now I've got a clean brush and I can start again bringing in all those layers of color. Whoosh, whoosh. Okay. Whoop. All right. And whoop, 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 whoop. Look at that. That is some sexy tree right there. Okay. So there's my first tree. And again, you can see how it's popping, right? It's popping at ya. Oh, here she comes. Because we did such a dark gray background. See that? Isn't that nice? Woo, I love it. Okay, now what you guys are going to do next, you're going to clean off that medium brush. We're going to call this medium brush. We're going to call this bad boy our bush. We're going to call him the bush. Because he's making our Femi la Bouche. All right. Oh, Ontario, Femi la Bouche. I don't know what that means. I think it means close your mouth. Femi la porte, close the door. I'm bilingual tonight. Not really. Okay. So, for our next tree, we're going to go in and we're going to do this tree over here. Okay? The first tree. Okay? Right here. The one next to that one. And what you're going to do on this one, hi, love, need to get together. You know it, Miss Randy. We do. We'll be painting tomorrow. Okay, Bobby Joe Brumberg. So, for those folks who are tuning in for the first time, okay, what I do is I keep these things on my thing for a week. So, all right, if you get all lost tonight or whatever, you just come back tomorrow and you can watch on the page. You just can't say hi to me, and that'll make me feel sad. All right, so for the first tree, what I've done is I've double dipped that medium brush, dark green and white. Dark green and white, okay? Here we go. We're going to start at the top, and we're going to go whoosh, whoosh. Okay, remember that? Because we're doing the top of the tree, and notoriously, the top of the tree is always smaller than the full bush underneath. Okay? Bush, bush. All right? See that? Okay, load up that brush again, and as you go down that tree, just add some of those little bushes going straight down. See that? Okay, and if you want to, you can take the top of the tree and give her a little point. Look at that. And now you've got these fun, dancing, whimsical trees. Okay, here we go. And you guys are going to keep on going all the way down. Look at that. All right. I didn't add enough on this side, so I'm going to bring more over here. Boom, boom. See that? And we're just going to go down until you guys hit the bottom. This one doesn't stop here. It stops right at the bottom. So you guys grab that bush whoosh. Boom, boom. Okay? And again, if it starts to get muddy, like my tree just got a little muddy, which means those two colors mixed together, so I didn't have a distinctive difference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe off my brush with my big old paper towel. Okay? This is so hard for the three of us. Jen, Susie, and Lisa. Oh, no, you're having a hard time? Oh, I know who you are, Randy. I hear you, girl, with Melissa. Hope you guys are working on that ambulance. Ooh, okay. So Jen, Susie, and Lisa, this is my question to you. Is it probably this is your first time painting, all right? And so what happens when I have first-time painters is, maybe it isn't your first time. I don't want to make any assumptions, Jennifer Flanagan Dwindle, is they tend to push really, really hard with that brush. Okay? So what I want you guys, we are. Oh, yes, I know you. Oh, good. Oh, save some lives. God bless you. We're going to have fun soon. So, what I want you to do, Jennifer, and the three of you, Susie and Lisa, is remember that when you use that brush, you're going to kiss your canvas gently. You're never going to force that brush into the canvas, okay, sweet love? So, I'm loading up my brush with the dark green and white, and watch this, honey. Swoosh! And it's just basically a nice, gentle kiss, okay? I'm not giving that kind of kiss, okay? It's a nice, gentle kiss with that brush. Nice, gentle motion. See that, sweetie? Just like when you're feathering your hair, you know? It's a nice, gentle sweep, honey. It's not a, okay, hon? So take a deep breath, the three of you, and gently just kiss that canvas with a swoosh, okay? Either that, honey, or I can assume, because I've been teaching now for 6 years, and there's a lot of personalities out there, and you guys are all beautiful. I rely on people like you. But either that, honey, or my suspect is you're trying to do this perfectly, okay? And when we do whimsy paintings, sometimes my folks who I would say are a little more organized or a little more, I don't want to use OCD because it's a bad label and I don't know you that well, but my folks that are a little more organized or particular, they really struggle with the whimsy because it's hard for them to let go. That's why I have you make a weird noise, believe it or not. Okay, if you just go swoosh, whoosh, and let yourself, okay, let yourself be free. Let yourself just get in there, okay? It is going to be so easy for you, baby. I promise you. Okay, double dip that brush, dark blue and white. Load her up like a little whoop. Look at that. Booga. Give her the booga. If you guys know who Farrah Fawcett is, remember her hair. She was on those commercials back in the day with those nice feathers back in the, I think it was the 70s or whatever. Okay? Give it the nice, gentle feather. There you go. Okay? And I'm going to have you keep going until you go all the way down to the bottom. All right? Here we go. Now, what's happening to my trees? They're getting a little muddy. So I'm going to wipe off my brush. Grab a little white on top. A little dark green on the bottom. And swish, swish, swish. Okay? And don't worry if you don't have distinct color differences, because what we're going to do in the end, we're going to come back to that first tree and we're going to add a few highlights. All right? So for right now, you just put on, let your freak flag fly. Yes! Theodore, I love it. That is right. Hi from Pa. Shannon Lehman LaRusse. Hi, Pa. Okay, that is right. You give yourself permission to be freaky. Okay? You know me, I like being freaky. All right, and you're just coming in, and there we go. Look at that. Easy peasy pumpkin pie. There's the end. Okay? So we've got 1, we've got 2. Woo! Okay? Now, what I'm going to have you guys do next, you're going to wipe off that brush. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? I'm going to have you do something even more freaky. I'm going to have you take both of your greens and you're going to mix them together to make a third color green. All right? Look at that. But I'm not giving her the hard mix, okay? See this right here? Not the hard mix. Just a couple of okay? Just putting those two colors together. I'm wiping off my little swoosher. That's right. Here we go. Because we're going to hit this tree right here. All right? I'm going to take that new color I made, that marbleization of two colors. I got to pour a little more white because my white is pretty green. Okay? So new color. Little white on this side. Look at that. Doot, doot. And we're going to go in for right up here. Ready? Swoosh and swoosh. See that? Do you see how imperfect that is? Ooh, I love it when I'm freaky. Okay, same thing. Bush, bush. Start out with just a couple. Okay, I'm loading up my brush with my freaky color. Bush and bush. And then I add a few bushes. Add a few inside. Look at that. Okay. We're going to go down, down, downtown. Look at that. And I tell you what, by the time you get to the third tree, you are getting this. It is starting to come together like cream cheese and bagels on a Sunday afternoon. I tell you what. Okay? Cream cheese and bagels, I tell you. All right, you keep on swooshing and whooshing. Keep going down. We're giving ourselves permission to be imperfect and get freaky. Nothing I like better than getting freaky. Okay? There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Woo! That's right. And these are exactly what Dr. Seuss had in mind when he did his old travel. Like, they're fun, they're moving, they're dancing, they're musical. I love it. I love it. Okay, you guys? Keep on going. Give it that swoosh-a-toosh. And again, if yours is getting muddy, like mine's starting to get muddy, and what mud means is the two colors are blending together too much, and they take away the, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Somebody out there, you know what I'm talking about. Freaky Streaky Mix. Hey, Shannon from Pennsylvania. Hey, girl. I think I already said hello to you. You're coming in from PA. I love it. I hope you're part of that big group that comes in from Pennsylvania. You got the Brumbergs. You guys make me happy. Okay? There we go. Look at that. And what I'm going to have you do is when you get to about this point, okay, on this one, I'm going to have you stop. Don't even worry about going all the way down there, because what's going to happen is your gnome is going to be on front. It's going to cover you right up. So don't even worry about going beyond this point. You're going to go a little bit below the hem. Well, maybe we'll give it a couple more just in case. Okay? There we go. All right. There. Okay? And then this is where Gnome is. That's where he's living. So we don't have to go all the way down. All right. Now, for your final tree, what you do is you decide, do you want that tree to be a light tree? Do you want that tree to be a caca green tree, or do you want that last one to be like this, a mixture of both? Okay? That's what you decide. For me, my final tree, this little guy over here, I'm going to go with a horny green. Why? Because I like horny green. Okay? So here we go. Ready? Whoosh and whoosh. See that? All right. Always start off with just two. Go down, whoosh, whoosh. Look at that. And this one goes all the way down to the bottom. Okay? So you're going to take this brush. You're going to get right in there. You're going to get busy. Get busy. Carving out that fun little mustache. Okay? I'm going to give it a little tip on the top. See that? Whoops. Here we go. A little tip on the top. That keeps it fun and frenzy. Okay, and you guys are just going to whoosh this happy boy all the way down to the bottom. Now, I want to ask my beautiful depth. Thank you, Susan Verhill. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes I forget my words, but you guys always come in and save me. I love that about you. Jennifer Flanagan Dwindle. Honey, how are you doing now? Chime in, girl. Let me know if you're okay. You and your friends. Okay? Hopefully you got this sucker down to a science now. And you're letting yourself be freaky. Okay? There we go. Starting to get muddy. So I'm going to wipe it off on my paper towel. Start over with a nice, fresh little whoosher. Add a little more white on there. Okay? Nothing I like more than a fresh whoosher. Okay? Now, you want to see something fun? I'm going to grab my little mixture of color. Remember those two colors I just mixed together? Oh, yeah. I'm going to grab a little bit of that. Mama will get real freaky. Grab a little white on the end. Watch this. I'm bringing in a different layer of color. Okay? Why not? It's my world. Okay? Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I'll add a few whooshes up there with my funky color. My funky comedina. Okay? And you guys are going to continue whooshing down until you get to the bottom. Look at that. Ooh, tutu. Ooh. All right? You can use whatever colors you want. You make this fun. You swoopy-doop like chicken poop. That's the only thing. Chicken poop. All right. There we go. Make sure you're going in all directions. Look at that. Nice. Like chicken poop. Oh, goodness. All right. There we go. I'm bringing in a couple more of those other greens in there as I get to the bottom. Together. All right. Now I'm going to wash off my brush. Whoop, droop like Scooby-Doo. That's right. That's right. Like you, Theodore. You're fun. Elvin, Simon, and Theodore. I love it. Okay. Swoop, droop like Scooby-Doo. Okay? Until you get all the way to the bottom. Keep on swooping. And like that, that's swoop out of potty painting. Okay? There we go. Look at my tree. Yes. Looks like I got a little bit of white in there, but I'm okay with that. I'm just going to smooth out that white so then I don't have tree pandemonium in my forest. Okay, now, when you guys are all finished, okay, and you're finished with your forest, what you're going to do is you're going to clean off your medium brush. Okay? We're going to clean off that medium brush, wipe it down, and then, as promised, okay, I told you guys that we were going to go back to that big tree in the front, our first tree. And you can really do these on any of the trees that you want. I got to grab some more white because mine's green. And we're going to add some highlights in there. Okay? So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick certain limbs. Look at this. Ooh, look. And I'm just bringing in a little bit of white, highlighting that tree, just giving it a few swooshes. Okay? Giving it a little bit more. Clean it like you mean it. Your trees are sexier than yours. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. You guys say that, but then you send me these pictures and I'm like, Okay? So all you're doing is you're coming on top of that green and you're just adding a little more white. Look at that. Okay? Just having them stand out a little bit more. Giving them a little bit more hoo-hoo, okay? There you go. Yeah. Love them trees. You're a tree master. You're a tree mechanic. We're going to call you Green Machine, like Mr. Green Jeans, because you build a forest. Okay, now what I'm going to have you guys do next. Okay, if you're still working on your trees, you take your time. Please don't rush ahead, all right? Get those trees looking the way you want. But what we're going to do next is I'm going to have you guys take your, hit the stop button, hit the pause button, do whatever it is you got to do, okay? And then you're going to join me later. Don't you forget to join me later because the most important part's coming. All right? We're going to take those trees, we're going to dry them off. Because the thing is, when we use this technique, okay, and we're all, like, okay, what tends to happen is the paint gets a little thick, so you might want to use a hairdryer to dry it off. Okay? On Dasha! On Dancer! Prancer! No Prancer! Oh. Look at that, baby! Dry them right down. Quite honestly, I think you guys are my 7th show in a row, 7th day in a row. By 7 days, I get Fruit Loopy on ya. Okay? So there we go. Wicked Vixen. Oh, Theodore, I love it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to have you guys do next is everybody's going to grab their clean medium brush. All right, you're cleaning them off. You're cleaning off your swoosher. Dry them off so you don't get the dripsies. I'm grabbing a new swoosher, but don't tell anybody. Okay? Here's my swoosher, all clean and ready to go. Okay. So what I'm going to have you guys do next is you are going to take a bunch of white, okay? Look at this, right on your paint plate. So you're going to grab some fresh white. I'm not going to use my green white, okay? There's my fresh white. See that? Right there? And you're going to grab just a little bit of that red, okay? And you're going to mix the two together so that you make a very, very pale pink, okay? Because this is going to be, now if you'd like to take a tiny hint of brown, throw that in there, you can do that, okay? Just to make the flesh color for his nose, okay? And you're just going to mix all these colors together. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I see, I see. I see my Gnome nose color, okay? See that? There it is. Right there. There's Gnome's nose. Gnome new. Okay? Now, what you guys do next is our trees are nice and dry because this is going to affect how you're painting. And I want to make sure those trees are nice and dry. So do what you have to do. Okay? I'm going to grab a scoop of my color that I just made for Nomi's nose. And right about the halfway point, okay? Right about the halfway point. So basically, our hat, okay, and everything goes right about the halfway point. I am going to carve out my Gnome nose right here. All right? Now you can make your Gnome nose fat and round. You can make your Gnome nose look like a bean. It is your Gnome, nobody else's. Okay? So I am going to make mine a little bean shape, just like this. Okay? Can you guys see that? Yeah, and I got to face my bean because my bean's a little crooked. So I'm going to bring down that nose, flatten him out. And there we go. Look at that. Okay? And once you guys have that gnome's nose carved out, you're going to paint it in a circular motion, just like this. Okay? Now, we're not going to come in and highlight his nose until much later. So all you're looking for at this point is a nice shaped pink nose. All right? There we go. Just like that. Gnome knows how he smells me. Gnome knows. Okay? Can you guys see that nose? Let me make sure mine's a little, he's not funkadilly. There we go. Okay, and now I like a big old fat Gnome nose. Maybe you like yours a little rounder, plumper. This, you decide. You decide. It's your world. It's your gnome. Right? Right. Okay. Now, once you guys have your Gnome nose carved out, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your medium brush, all right? And I am going to have you make a nice charcoal gray, a gray that is one hue darker than the gray that you guys used for your background, okay? So when we make our gray, we take white, and then this time you're probably going to want to take a generous scoop of black. All right, you're going to mix that with the white so that you have a nice dark charcoal gray. Okay? And let me show you what it looks like when it's all done. I use my green, white, and you know what? That's all right because the black overtakes it and you're good to go anyways. Okay? So here we go. Look at this. There she is. There's me charcoal, and you can compare that. Whoops. you can compare that to the original. See, that was my original gray. Oops, right here. And then this is my dark charcoal gray. See how dark that is? Yeah, nice and dark. All right. You're going to grab that medium brush, okay? What's going on out there? I'm hearing myself in stereo. Okay, and what you're going to do very carefully is you guys are going to start coming around, okay? And we're shaping out an undercoat for his beard, all right? So, you're going to very carefully take that gray. I'm going to have you go right under that nose. See this? And you're probably going to go about as high as 3/4 of the way. Okay, can you see that? Yeah, about 3/4 of the way up that nose. All right, so just put a line first. I got all overzealous on you. Okay, can you guys see that? Yeah, my puppy's drinking his water. Hi, honey. All right, so there you go. You're going to put that line around his nose just like that in gray. And then we are going to use this undercoat, this dark gray, to shape out his beard. All right, you ready for this? Here we go. Woo! Choo! Just like we're doing on those trees, you want the sides of this beard to be a little spiky, okay? But then what you're going to do is you're just going to do this, all right? You're going to come around in a circle and shape out that beard like this, okay? Can you see this? So just like his whole Gnome body. Nice big old fat Gnome body. Okay? So I'm going to fill in this Gnome body with my gray. Look at this. Woo! Easy peasy. Filling her in. This nice little barrel right below that gray mustache. Okay? There we go. Filling her in. Filling her in, baby. My underbeard. Get under my beard. Okay, and all you're doing is you're just filling in this underbeard. Did I say that 3 times? Did you fill in that underbeard? Can you fill in your underbeard? Oh, you guys are so good to me. Okay, so I filled in that big old barrel that I just made. Okay, I've got these lines on the side of the nose. Now what I'm going to have you do, just like when you guys were doing your trees. Remember how you were giving it the swoosh? Okay, so what you're going to do is swoosh, 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 swoosh. Okay, you're swooshing out on either side of that nose. Watch this. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. See that? Okay, we're giving it the swoosh douche. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh douche. Never mind. And you're going to do that down the whole side of your beard. Okay? When you get to about this point, you can stop. All right? When you get to about this point, you've got about 1.5 inches left. Stop swooshing out the sides. Okay? And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to swoosh it down till you get about 3/4 of the way to the bottom. Okay? Just like that. And there you go. Look at that. Your Gnome's done. Just kidding. Can you see the painting again? Nose colors, Wicked Vixen. Okay. Susan Verhill, nose colors are, you're going to use a little bit of red, a little bit of white, and you're going to make your favorite pink. And then, if you'd like to tone that down so his nose isn't so pink, grab a tiny drop of brown. Mix that in, and that will tone down that nose color. Okay, Susan? Can you see the painting again, Anne Dumont? Yes, you can, my love bug. So, here is that Gnome painting, all finished. See that? And what we just did, you guys, is we painted in that gray underbeard, most of which you're not even going to be able to see. Okay, we're going to come in with that white and we're going to do the overbeard. And if you look around his nose, this is where we're going to put a little bit of brown to highlight that nose. Okay, there's the top of them. And there it is, you guys. Okay, you ready? Take a screenshot. All right, you guys. Now, once you have finished the underbeard, you have successfully made it to halftime. Wow. You guys can go make your bladder gladder. Grab another glass of wine if you like. If you need to catch up, catch up. And I will see everybody, not catch up, but catch up. I'll see everybody in 3 minutes. I'm going to give you a short halftime tonight. 3 minutes, okay? I'll see you in just a bit. I'll leave that so you guys can see that Gnome painting. Woo, don't you fall. Don't you fall, Mr. Gnome. All right, I'm going to turn off the light. Ooh, so you guys can enjoy the ambiance. Turn up the music. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. love the world. So please join me every Sunday night. Our next Facebook Live, we are doing Love Never Melts, which is, let me see here. Let me see if I can find you a picture so I don't have to run upstairs and grab the painting. Alrighty. It is 2 snowmen filled with love. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here it is. It's a relatively simple painting, okay? We're going back to the beginning again. We got our 2 little snowmen. Happy. Love never melts. Right there. Ooh, look at that. Those are love bug snowmen. So that's going to be next Sunday at no, Jason. Oh, jeez, off my ears. Oh, goodness. Don't take off my elf ears. Oh, what am I going to do? So that's going to be next Sunday at 7 o'clock. That one is relatively easy, okay? And it's a great one to do with your family and your kids and your first-time painters, all right? And then beyond that, they're going to get a little bit more challenging again. We're going to do a bunch of winter fun scenes. The one thing I love is if you could, at the end of the show, if you could send me a picture of your picture, because I wake up the next morning, I grab all your pictures, and it brings me absolute joy. Puts a little love in my piano. So you can message those to me on my Artful Nights Maine Facebook page, or you can email them to me on my artfulnightsmaine@gmail.com. Another crazy thing I did this week, a couple of things, which I can't even believe I did because, you know, I hate technology, is I opened up a YouTube channel. So, if you search, okay, now any of you guys, oh wait, hold on. All right, hold on one second. Okay, any of my people on there who have not liked Artful Nights Maine on Facebook. Whoops. Oh, good Lord. All right. Hold on. We're working on it. Live TV. What do you do? Artful Nights Maine. Okay? Like that on Facebook. Artful Nights Maine. Like it on Facebook. I can stalk you for the rest of your life. All right? And for the YouTube channel, what I did on there this week is I posted probably about 16 different videos, including the latest videos that we've done, our holiday videos. So they're going to stay up on the page, but I also put on there kids shows, mommy and me paintings, so you can go on there, like. Basically, how it works on YouTube is you search Artful Nights Maine with artist Nicole White. Boom! I'll pop up. That will be the page, and then you hit subscribe, and you guys can have those videos for the rest of the time, okay? Christmas Moose is on there. Shake Your Flakes. A bunch of kids videos. Some Halloween videos. Some all the goofy videos that we did over quarantine. Okay, I'll keep adding. And that way, whenever you want to go on and paint those things, maybe you're new and you didn't see any of those shows, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay? All right, you guys, I love you. We're going to see you next Sunday for that one. Let's get back to Gnome, okay? So, now we've got Gnome. We've got that nice gray beard. As you can see, my gray beard is still wet. So what I'm going to do, I am looking at my Gnome saying, oh, goodness, I gave him a big old snossage. So I'm going to take a little gray and cut down that snossage a little. All right? I don't want his nose to be, I don't want him to be Gnome nose of rats. Never mind, I think about it. Okay. So what you guys are going to do next is, I want a gray here. Here we go. All right. Shape out your nose any way you want to. If you want to cut her down with a little gray, this would be the time to do it. There we go. Yeah, good enough. All right. Now, what you guys are going to do next, okay, is you are going to make sure that Nomi's gray beard is dry. Give it a little poot scoop. Make sure his nose is dry. And I'm going to have you grab that medium brush again. Your little whoosh and swoosh brush. Gosh, he's getting a lot of use tonight, that little swoosh brush, isn't he? Okay? You're going to take your swoosh brush and you are going to load it up with that burgundy. All right? Load it up with that burgundy. And what you guys are going to do is you're going to come up, you're going to start over here. I'll show you this when it's all done, okay? I'm going to do it first, and then I'll show you guys what I've done. Okay? Hold on. Whoa. Just like this. All right. Hold on 1 second. Nicole, the anticipation is killing me. What are you doing? All right. So I've taken my straight up burgundy and I've drawn the brim of my Nomi's hat. This is the first line in the brim. Okay, can you see that? His hat is crooked, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. Can you see how his hat is crooked and it goes up and down? All right? So that is the first line in the brim of his hat. Just like that. Okay? Maybe down a little bit on this side. Maybe I went a little high. Okay? So there we go. Goes right over the top of that little Gnome nose. Gnome, Gnome, Gnome. Who loves you? I love you. Okay. Now, what you're going to do next is you're going to double dip your medium brush. What you mean I'm going to double dip my medium brush, Nicole? I'll show you. You're going to take this burgundy that's already on there, okay? One side burgundy, and then on the other side, you're going to put a little bit of white. So you've got burgundy with a little bit of white. Burgundy, a little bit of white. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in on top of the line that we've already made, and we are just thickening up the brim of our Nomi's hat. Okay? Thicken it up. Thicken. Yeah. Okay. 7 parties, 7 days in a row. I get a little tongue-tied. All right. So there we go. Look at that. Can you see that? So there's 2 distinct colors here. You've got your dark red line on the bottom, and you've got that mixture of pink and white on the top of that brim, just like this. See that? Woo! Look at that. Yeah. Look at that wiggly snake. Beware of the wiggly snake. Especially the one-eyed wiggly snake. I think I'm funny. Okay. Now, thank you for doing that on YouTube. You're so welcome, Lynn. You're so welcome. It's a great activity that you could do with littles. Plus, I've got some of my best stuff on there, too. So, and they're all relatively easy. So, when I do things live, I want to make sure that I don't do it so hard that you guys get frustrated or anything else. These are easy learning, fun videos. If you want my hard stuff, come meet me in person, okay? Those are my hard shows, huh, Kelly? But online, I just want to keep it simple and fun for you guys, okay? So there is the first part of that wiggly snake. Now you're going to clean off your brush, okay? Clean off that medium brush. If I'm going to teach you guys, when I teach you guys to do hard stuff, I want to be there so that you guys can ask me questions and I can help you out, okay? So I'm never going to frustrate y'all live. All right, so there we go. Now, what I'm going to have you do next is you're going to grab that straight up burgundy color, so just burgundy, right? And burgundy is what? Just red mixed with a little bit of black, okay? Much black as you want to. And you're going to come on the outer edge of this brim. You're going to come up like this. And try to, if you can, avoid as much of this tree as possible. But if you can't, that's okay. Go over that tree. Okay? See that? So for me, a lot of my tree, I'm going to lose a lot of it. But that's okay. That's the one side of my hat. Okay? And then I'm going to take that straight up burgundy. And I'm going to come down on this side. Just like this. And I'm going to make the other side of my hat. And this side of the hat goes down, couple of wiggles, down like this. Okay? Couple of wiggles down like that. There's the other side of my hat. Okay? So you're carving out that Gnome hat. Just like that. It's not perfect. That's okay. You want it lumpy and bumpy and wiggly and fun. Nothing in life that's worth it is ever perfect. That's my motto. All right. So then what you guys are going to do, you're going to take that straight up burgundy and I'm going to have you make a line right here. Right on top of that brim. Okay? Because what I want to is I want a distinct difference between the brim of my hat and my hat. Okay? So there's that straight up brim. Nice, huh? Gnome. Okay? And I think one thing I forgot to mention, you guys, is the Facebook Lives that I do, those are going to be on my Artful Nights Maine page for a week. It will probably take me a day or two to download those onto the YouTube channel. So if you need to do it tomorrow night or you want to do it this week, you know, oh, I got to do it now, make sure that you just jump right on my Artful Nights Maine Facebook page, okay? Somebody asked me too this week about Artful Nights Maine aprons. You know what I'll do in the new year is I will have some more of my Artful Nights Maine aprons made up, and yeah, we'll get those for you. That was funny. Okay, so now what we do is we grab our sexy Amazon delivery man. Grab him up. You're going to put straight up burgundy on him, and then you're going to paint in this hat, okay, with our first coat of burgundy. And don't worry if it's not perfect, and don't worry if you can see the trees through it. It's okay. You guys are going to fill in that first coat of that hat, just like that. Okay, right to the tippy top. Oh, look at it. Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? Nice. Okay. Then what I'm going to have you guys do with that big old delivery man is come down in this corner. Remember I told you to stop on that swooshing? Okay? So we're gonna put his little robe right down here. Okay, just in that straight up burgundy, which is basically just a little triangle. Okay? There's that Gnome robe. I went out a little bit too far on that, but I'm okay with it. Okay? There's that. And then on this side, you're going to do the same thing. Okay? You're going to add that little Gnome robe underneath that beard. Okay? See that? So that's on both sides. Yeah, I went out a little far. There we go. All right, both sides, okay? That's the bottom of his little robe. And it should go about even with his beard. You don't have to go out like I did. I went out a little far. Okay, see that? Beautiful. Okay. Now, what we are going to do next is we're going to forget about that Gnome beard. And our Gnome hat. And you guys are going to you're going to need quite a bit of white. So if your plate looks like mine, which is Who Did It and Ran, you are going to add about a teaspoon of white on that paint plate. Fresh, good white. Nice and crisp. Yes, we are first timers, but we're doing it and going to be great. You are going to be great. Don't you ever say I'm a bad girl again. You're worse than I ever thought of being. You burn. You burn. I'm sorry. Glenda Wilson. Oh, you little turd. Okay, now. Sorry. You guys tickle me. Okay. Okay. So grab your medium brush, okay? See this nice soft medium brush? Okay. And what I'm gonna have you guys do, okay? I'm gonna have you take a little bit of brown and a little bit of white. And you're gonna mix the two together, make a nice light brown. Sorry. Oh, jeez, girl. Okay. Okay, so I made a nice light brown. I'm using it on the tip of my medium brush, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a nice brown, light brown line around my Gnome, okay? Glenda Wilson, you just brought it. Okay, so I gotta compose myself. I'm live here. All right, now you're gonna put a nice brown line right around the bottom of this Gnome. Okay? See that? Can you see that little brown line? No, the jib. You guys quitting gonna make me pee myself. Okay, so there we go. We've got that nice brown line around the bottom of our Gnome nose, okay? Now, what you guys are going to do next, you're going to wash off this medium brush, okay? Dry it off so you don't get the dripsies. Woo! And what you're going to do next next, okay? You're going to take that white, and remember how we swooshed out the trees? Well, it's time to swoosh out our beard, okay? So here we go. You're going to start right at his nose, whoop, and whoop. There we go. Look at that. We're giving him the little swooshes on the side, okay? We're going to go around his head first. So you're going to start now with a very light touch, okay, you guys? Don't you beat that Gnome. He's a good little Gnome, all right? So we're going to go around the beard first, just like this, okay? Make sure you give him a nice moustache around the beard. See that? And you guys don't have to worry, okay, you don't have to worry about covering up his whole beard, okay? You don't have to do that. You can have some of that gray underbeard showing out of that white, okay? So there we go. I'm gonna give him that nice moustache around his nose. See that? Oh. And then we're gonna come back up and start swooshing out the side. Okay? There we go. Swoosh it out. Swoosh it out. Swoosh, swoosh. Just like that. Okay? And you're gonna swoosh all the way over, right under that hat. Okay? And don't be afraid to double swoosh over what you've already swooshed, okay? Now I'm going to come in over here. I'm going to swoosh a little bit more over there. Swoosh it down on the side. Why? Because I want my guy to be happy. Happy and swooshy. Okay? And basically think about hair. All right, you guys? Think about, your hair when you wake up. Think about old Uncle Ebenezer and his mustache lip. Okay? And you're just filling in that beard with little swooshies. Whoops, I grabbed some red. You don't want to do that. that's his little squeaky snake coming through. Okay. So I'm going to grab some white and go over a squeaky snake. Okay? There we go. And you guys are basically just whoosh. Okay? We're making all these beautiful little streaks down like this with a very light touch so that individual strokes so they look like individual hairs. Look at that. Woo, look at that. Oh, Gnome, you're so handsome. Okay? See that? And you're basically, we'll add a few more streaks there. Okay? See that? Ooh, Gnome. How you do, Gnome? Okay? We're going to bring it down on the side. We're swooping there. I got into my red a little. That's all right. My Gnome has a few highlights, just like me. Hi, Gnome. Okay? If you guys did the same thing, you got a little red in there. Basically, all you got to do, wait for it to dry, and you guys can cover over it with white. Okay? Come down over here on this side. Add those little swooshies in the side. Look at that. There we go. Okay, and as I said, don't be afraid to double swoosh. Okay. Add a few more of those. Oh, gosh, she's funny. Okay. There we go. And you're all finished with your beard when it looks like your version of this. Okay? You're basically going to add as much or as little of that swooshy beard as makes your heart happy, okay? And you're like, but Nicole, look, he's got a funny ring around his nose. That's okay. So when you guys are all finished with the beard, okay, and it's still wet, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to grab your tiny little titmouse brush, this guy right here, okay? You're going to grab your little itty bitty titty, this guy right here, all right? I'm going to have you mix up a little bit of white and brown together. So you don't want a nice dark brown, but you want it like about a medium tone. And I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, hold on. There we go. So my medium tone brown is right there. Look, it looks about like dark chocolate cocoa. Okay, can you see that? There it is. All right. Now you're going to wipe off that itty bitty detail brush, okay? Wipe off the itty bitty detail brush. And you guys are going to come in, okay? And all around, okay, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you take a little bit of that brown. We're going to go around that nose again. All right, the brown that you just made, okay? So we're going to go around the nose. And then what you guys are going to do is there alcohol in the coffee, you sweetie pie? No, Shannon, honey. I swear to God, I'm like this normally. I'm just dying. Okay? And then what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you pull down streaks of brown all the way underneath his nose. Look at this. Can you guys see that? So you're going to pull down streaks of that brown. Just like this. You're going to blend it in with that white all the way around his nose. Okay? Can you see that? Just like that. Oh yeah, baby. Need no record guitar. That's right. Okay? So we're going to pull in streaks of that brown all the way around his nose. You don't have to go up into the hairline, but you're just working that in so you got a shadow underneath his nose with brown and white, okay? And make sure you're blending that right into that beard, all right? If you added too much brown, all you got to do, okay, is add a little white on top. Look at that. Pull it out a little bit, all right? But that will give you that nice deep shadow that you're looking for in that beard. Okay? So there's number one. Now, what I'm going to have you guys do next is you're going to grab that medium brush, okay? Same medium brush that we just had. Dry it off so you guys don't get the dripsies. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring the shadow into our Gnome nose. All right? So, how we do that, you guys take a little bit of white on the end of that medium brush, and you guys are going to basically bring it right into that Gnome nose, okay? You're going to do a thin line over here, and look at this. Okay? Just work it in just like that. Can you see that? Yes, you can see that. Now that Gnome is starting to look good, isn't he? Okay, you can add as much or as little of that white highlight as turns your crank. Okay, just make sure it's in a round motion. and that you're not getting that inner pink. All right. Okay. There we go. Now, next thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you guys, if your hat is still wet, okay, I want you to dry off your Gnome hat. Top of that hat. Gnome, Gnome, Gnome. I love you so much. Gnome, Gnome, Gnome. Okay? So we've dried off the top of our Gnome hat just enough. You know, guys, it doesn't have to be perfectly dry. But, well, maybe I need a little more. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now, what I'm going to have you guys do next, you're going to grab that medium brush, and in your burgundy, what I want you to do is divide that burgundy in half. Okay? I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, here's my burgundy. I'm going to divide it in half. Okay? One side of this burgundy, I'm going to add a tiny scoop of black. Okay, see this? Well, that's way big. Okay, about that much. And I'm going to mix it in with that burgundy until it is one hue darker. Okay? So I want to get a nice dark burgundy in there. Okay, look at that. It actually turns into a nice raspberry color. Can you guys see that? A nice dark raspberry. Just like that. Okay? And what we're going to do with that raspberry is you guys are going to come in on this side. I don't know what side this is. Left or right, I can't tell. All right? And you're just going to feather in this dark burgundy, okay, all the way down. And I made it extra dark so you guys could see what I was talking about, okay? Across the brim, woo, look at this, and all the way down to the other side. See that? Okay? Now let me show you what that looks like. So you take that nice dark burgundy, you feather it in onto this side of the hat, which is, oh, the left side, because this is my right hand. So the left side of the hat, okay? And can you see where I have, like I had made that lump and bump right in the middle? That's the lump and bump of my hat, okay? So bring that in and then come down and bring it all the way to the end of the hat. Okay? You got this, you guys. All right. Now, wipe off this brush because the other side of the hat, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to take, ooh, dirty. Okay, is you're going to take a little white and you're going to mix it in with the other side of that burgundy. Remember I told you to divide it in half? Well, now we've got a little white in the other side of the burgundy. Let me show you what that looks like. Okay. Okay, so I added a little white on this side. I did not make, not too much white, but you just want it one hue lighter than the original burgundy. Okay? All right, you got this. Okay. And what you guys are going to do next, excuse me, is you're going to take this light burgundy. I'm going to wipe off my brush so there's not so much paint on it. grab the light burgundy, and you're going to come in on the opposite side of the hat. So this side of the hat. Okay, and you're going to bring down this light burgundy. Now, what you are going to do, okay, maybe I'll add a little more white there so I can show you distinctly the difference. Hold on. Okay, so what you are going to do is you're going to allow the center of that hat to stay burgundy. So here we go. I'm working the light burgundy into the other side of my hat. And we're going around town here. Maybe a little bit right there. And then I'm bringing it in over here. Okay? All right. So there we go. Look at that. Do you see what that does to his hat? Ooh, now he's got two really distinctive sides. Now I went a little dramatic on this because I want to make sure you guys can see this at home. Okay? You don't have to go this dramatic. Okay? All right, I'll bring a little more of that light stuff right there. There we go. See that? Ooh, look at that hat. Now it's popping, isn't it? Woo! That is one 3D happy hat, okay? Now, what I'm going to have you guys do next is maybe take a little bit of that darker burgundy and go underneath the brim of Gnome's brim, okay? So right here. Let's bring a little of that down there. Swoosh it in just a little bit, okay, on the bottom half. See that? Okay. Whoa, Gnome, you look good. All right, now what we're going to do next is you're going to take a little bit more of that dark burgundy, bring it down through here, okay? Not perfectly, you're just swooping a little bit of it in, okay? Swoop a little bit on this side, not thinking, just swoop a little bit in, down on the robe, okay? And then we're going to put that bad boy down. And I am going to have you guys, let's see what time it is. Woo! We are going past the 2-hour mark tonight. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is I'm having you guys pick up your small titmouse brush. I swear it's just coffee. No, it really is. Okay. Grab that small titmouse brush, and what you're going to do, you're going to load it up with white, your small detail brush, okay? What we're going to do with that white is you guys are going to outline the left side of your hat. Now, not perfectly, okay? Can you see what I'm doing? I'm just swooshing in a little bit of white on the left side of that hat. Okay, coming down. All right, and we're adding a little bit of white down there. Boom. Not on our brim, okay? We stop on the outer edge of that hat. Not on the brim, though. Okay, so we've got a little white over there. Who would know? Yeah, maybe a little bit down there, okay? Then you're going to take a little white on that brush, and you're going to work it into the brim. Really simply, okay? We're going to give that brim some movement, just like this, by working in a few little highlights, a few little white streaks. Whoops, that's a little crazy. Okay? See that? Okay? And now, the last thing you guys are going to do on this Gnome is you are going to make your Gnome pom-pom. Okay? So grab that little brush. I'm going to put my pom-pom veering towards the other side because I don't want to lose what little tree I have left. Okay? So I'm going to put my Gnome pom-pom on this side. And the first thing I do is I add a circle, just like that. Okay, I make a little circle, I fill it in, and then I'm going to grab my medium brush, okay? Grab that same old medium brush I've been using. I'm going to load it up with some beautiful white, and off that pom-pom, I'm just going to give it the swooshes. Okay? Just like we did on that tree. Remember? I'm going to give my pom-pom the same swooshes. In a circular motion. Alright? There we go. If you have to go off the canvas, that is okay. There we go. So you guys remember those chickens? Those ones, they have the fuzzy little thing on top? The fuzzy little chicken head top? Well, that's what my pom-pom looks like. Just a fuzzy little chicken head top. Can you guys see that? All right. Now, once your hat is done, your Gnome, your awesome Christmas Gnome is complete, you guys. You made it through. Yeah. Okay? What you're going to do, you're going to fill in, you're going to grab your little brush, add your famous artist signature in the lower left or right-hand corner. Same artist signature you're going to use for the rest of your life. So make sure it's a good one. There you go. Awesome. Okay. And I had so much fun tonight. I hope you guys did too. So I love you guys. Make sure you like Artful Nights Maine on Facebook. Spread the word for these free shows. I'll see you next Sunday for Love Never Melts. If you want to go on, check out my YouTube channel, Artful Nights Maine with artist Nicole. Okay? I love you guys and happy holidays. And I will see you soon. Mwah! Bye, everybody. Whoops, where's my turn off? Ah! There it is. Bye.